Hi, this is Dan Coughlin at Apache Camping Center in Tacoma. This is our 2018 KZ191BH. So there's a slide out topper, which is nice, and it's got the bigger slide out, which is a little bit unusual for a trailer of this size and weight. There's the back of the trailer that's just plugged in, obviously. Your sewer connections are over there where they should be. It's a spare tire. That is an outside shower with hot and cold water. And there is the front of the unit. Awning's part way out. The fence is in the way, so I can't put it all the way out. There's a 110 outlet out here. Tires are in good shape. And let's see up here, there's a little baggage compartment up here that actually goes through to the other side, which is nice and clean for stabilizer jacks. That is a solar port in case you want to add a solar panel for exterior. There's 2 propane tanks and a battery in there. And let's go inside. So here is the inside of the unit. Here's your bed and your cabinets above that. Smells just fine in here. There's no odor for like pets, smoking, moisture damage, or anything like that. This is where you look for moisture problems on these front of these trailers, which I'm not seeing anything in through there. The windows under the bed all looks nice. There's no issues with that. And let's look up in here. That's where you'd have problems with a trailer like this, and it's all clean and white and no evidence of moisture there, which is the big things we look for here. That's a stereo you can hook your Bluetooth phone to, and there is a TV mount if you want to do that there. It does hook up to that stereo, so you can play movies on there if you want. A couple USB chargers for your phone over there. Here's the slide out, and then this is the buttons for the awning and slide out. So let's see the slide out. Let's bring that thing in. So like I was mentioning earlier, it's pretty wide slide out for a smaller trailer with a nice U-shaped dinette. And I'll bring that all the way in here. That is the air conditioner, which blows nice and cold. That is all the way in. So if it is, this is how it would be when you're traveling. There is a nice lane to get to the bathroom, which is important for some folks. So if you want to use the bathroom while you're traveling, there you go. And I'll come back to that as well. Give you a reverse view of that with the slide out in. And then I'll put that out. Again, we're doing that. Here is your kitchen with your sink, 2-burner stove. There's no oven in these smaller trailers. There is a microwave and good storage up there up top. Yeah, there is some storage underneath those dinette cushions as well. Here's under the sink. There's nothing for a garbage can under there. And there's these little lightweight drawers under here. Extra handy. Here are your 2 bunks that are in good condition, no stains or anything like that. There's a little pull up there in case you want to use that for hanging stuff. And then there's a little bit of storage there as well next to the beds. Here is the bathroom. Plenty of room there, and there is a mirror, vanity, and shower with a little vent above it. And that is what is. It's a shower pan, not a tub. And then here is your gas and electric refrigerator, and that's all in good shape. Put my nose in here, and that's just fine. There's no smells of any oddness, which is always something I look for. And then I'll just give you another pan out from this angle. So you have a vent and the air conditioner there. And then I had the awning out a little bit. Let's bring that back in. That's what the condition looks like. It's in good condition. There's, a few little stains like from water, which is on pretty much every awning, if you can even see it. It's really real slight. And that is what it looks like when it's rolling in. And then that is an outside speaker there. There's two of them. One there and one there. And I'll give you a more quick walk around of here while we're waiting for the awning to come in. And that just went all the way in there like that. And then, like I mentioned on the phone, we do pack the wheel bearings on those, on the tires there. There is one ripple in the front here, which is pretty common on this type of a trailer. It's not vacuum bonded, so sometimes you get little ripples in the front. We didn't see any evidence of moisture intrusion, but I don't know if you can even see those. Just want to point these things out. I'll go get some different angles in case you can't see that because it's not real prominent. But I can talk to you about that too on the phone if you'd like. Like I said, we didn't see any intrusion of moisture, but it's pretty common for these to have a little wave like that. So here we go, and I think I covered everything. Let me double check here. That is the window from the bunk. That's your water heater there. And there we have it. Thanks for watching.